Episode 10 of Death March was it's just a fun loving episode like every other episode in the series because it's not something that, and the series has always been like that. It's something that you love to watch in a fun and loving series. But it starts off with people just having a bunch of fun eating meat and stuff, and also elves can't eat meat, they're all vegan, so there you go. So after that, we move on to the next scene where Liza or Liz, whatever her name is. She's preparing like a little lunch box and stuff for the travel, and a unique concept has appeared here, that is item storage. There's an item box, and everybody knows there's an item box. We play this in MMORPGs and stuff, and we get item box. We get bags and stuff in which you can store items and stuff. So basically, that's what item box is, and everybody knows that. So basically, to store and remove item, it uses mana, which is quite a unique concept in my opinion. Because I never thought about this in like games and stuff. Because in games you could just pull out anything you want. You can just put in anything you want. You don't use mana and stuff, right? So I like it. I kind of like what they're doing here with the series. They've been doing this since first episode. Like they've been showing out the characters leveling up. They've been showing out how they're leveling up. They've been showing out what they're doing. Like they're showing so many elements out of the game, like an event, a boss, and stuff. All this stuff, and then achievements. And I really like the series for what they're showing all over. I really like this unique concept too, like taking mana for storing inventory in an item box. Really cool concept. I never thought about it. So that happens. So Sato, he basically doesn't know much about his storage. So in this episode, we kind of get a glimpse of what he can do in the storage, which I'll get into later. But he does get into the glimpse of what he does into the storage. So he's kind of getting used to this world. We see this, he's getting used to his world. And they finally get off moving. They start moving out, and we see that there's this old building and stuff where Sato basically ordered Pochitama to scout. We see this rock, a huge rock where they're resting and stuff. Pochi and Tama, Sato ordered them to look for that rock, what's in that rock. Let's just hunt deers and stuff for meat and stuff. He asked Pochi and Tama, and Arisa pretty much followed them because if she felt like it was fun and stuff, so she followed them. And Sato let her do that. We could see then this is a very funny scene, okay? That Mia was whistling with a leaf, and everybody around her begins to whistle except for I think so Arisa and Pochi and Tama, as they were gathering meat and stuff in that rocky area. So they're doing that, and everybody else was just gathering around Mia trying to whistle and stuff. And Sato, he's basically trying to whistle his leaf, and shit, oh my god, he couldn't play the leaf. He was making weird sounds out of the leaf. It was so cool to see that. And then that happens, and Sato pretty much, I think so, he leveled up. I don't know if he leveled up this skill or not, but I think so he leveled up, because we see that inventory glance. We don't see he levels up or not, but we do see that inventory glance where he always does leveling up stuff. So I believe he leveled up, and still his leaf was just sounding so bad. I was like, oh my god, Sato, what? Like, I couldn't control my laughter. It was such a good scene. But so after that, Arisa comes out. She pretty much takes Sato to this hill, like a unique hill. And Sato kind of gets a memory glance to his past, my guess is. So no, wait. You guys will be like, wait, this guy's 15 years old. How does he get a memory glance back? He's 28 in real life. For anybody who doesn't know, he's a 28-year-old dude in real life. So obviously it makes sense if he gets a memory glance or something. But he gets a memory glance of what, like, we see this little Sato and this girl, weird girl, and this is my guess though, only my guess. I think so this girl would most probably be Arisa. It's just my guess because the color, the resemblance was kind of the same, so I would kind of guess this was Arisa. But let's get further what happens. This girl talks about a very unique thing: divine intervention and reincarnation. Who is the one person who has been through that? Arisa. So that's why I went to the conclusion that this girl might be Arisa. Now, I'm not saying she is. I said this might be. And it's a huge might. May. Understood? I'm not confirming anything. I'm just saying might. Okay? So don't hate on me if I'm doing some kind of theory out here, but it's just my thought. So that's happening, and we also come to know that Satou, basically, the shrine girl who was in his dream, basically made a doujin game with her. Now, if anybody doesn't know, doujin, she is basically hentai, but manga. Yep, doujin, she is a manga hentai, and I was like, wait, how can he say that with a normal face? He made a doujin game with a shrine girl, and he's like very calm and collective, has the same like. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Is everything all right? What? Like, I couldn't believe it. So we see this little scene where Tama brings a rocket wolf, which is kind of unique breed because it's just like a rocket wolf. Like, what the hell is a rocket wolf? I don't even know if there is a breed called rocket wolf. I'm sorry, I don't know about it because I may be an animal lover, but I don't know much about animals except for dogs because I'm a legit dog lover. So we see that Tama brings in the rocket wolf and it runs away. So Sato just pats her on the head and stuff happen, and then they start moving out again the next day, and we see this one magic book, the Shadow Magic Book, which he got from defeating the Undead King. So it's basically learning shadow magic, and still basically learns basic shadow magic. He learns basic stuff about the magic things and stuff. He learns very basic stuff, and he also confirms that this was magic is like a programming language, which is quite interesting. He's like, whoever made this magic is living, and he used programming language to make this magic. I was like, yo, what? Now this is interesting. A programming language to make a magic, very interesting thing. Now I also learned that Sato wanted to he wanted to create water, everyday magic, so that he could wash off any kind of dirt or anything that was on Pochi and Tama when they just run away and hunt and stuff like Sato ordered them to. So he did realize that they need a something to wash up themselves. So he was wondering if there is a water everyday magic, and he's trying to recreate a water everyday magic so that he could wash off Pochi and Tama. So like a algebraic expression, or for let's take IT for example, where when you're using some kind of problem, a word flaw or problem, you basically use a certain formula. So if you use that certain formula, you can create an answer. So that's basically what Sato is doing. Sato is copying and pasting a formula to create a new spell here. To create an answer to that formula. Basically, the spell here is the answer of the formula you're applying to whatever the magic you're creating. So that's what. I know I'm taking this too complicated, but basically what he's doing is creating new magic. That's basically it. He's trying to create new magical spells. But if anybody wants to get through a complex way, you can even go through that complex way. You can simply put it in a way like x plus y is equals to 3 plus 2, where x is equals x plus y is equals to the answer, where x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 4, and when you combine those both, you get 3 plus 4, which is 7. So basically that's what's happening here. Sato is basically using x plus y formula to find a new answer, a new spell. That's basically what he's doing. So that's happening. So Sato basically sees that on his radar that there are ratmen around him, and he was memorizing, not reminding, whatever I was saying like back there, but memorizing that, remembering what the previous ratman said. The previous ratman leader said that there were ratmen who were separated from them, who were separated due to protection of the elven princess, that is Mia. And Sato basically freeze these red men, and the red men had something to do, so they left off early on. And pretty much we see Tama hunting deer, and after that stage, like Tama hunting deer and stuff, and pretty much you can see the development in Tama's character here, because you see in the first round she just couldn't handle, her small prey got away, but this time she got her prey, and she got praises from everybody. So that happens, and Mia also uses a bubble wash magic. That means she can pretty much take down every dirt out of Pochi and Tama without wetting their clothes or anything, which is pretty cool magic in my opinion. I think so. Pure water magic would also do, but yeah. So Satou starts experimenting. It was night time early, and Satou starts experimenting with his storage. So what happens when he experiments with his experimenting with storage is that we learn that he can store anything that's within 3 meter range of him. So basically, we already know that in a MMORPG, I'm pretty sure 3 meter is quite a long distance, and I'm pretty sure we can't store stuff from 3 meter long. So I'm pretty sure it has to be like 3 to 4 centimeter long, but I'm pretty sure not 3 meters long, unless I've misplayed any kind of RPG game, which I don't remember, where the stuff is 3 meter long. But that's quite a long distance he can get stuff into inventory. He also learns that he can separate blended or components or mixed components. So he learns that he can separate those things. He tries separating salt and water, didn't work. He tries separating insects, but it doesn't work. So what does he does? By insect I mean insect meat, not a live insect, alright? An insect meat. So that's there. He also learns that his storage box doesn't take MP, like the item box, which takes MP. So that's another cool concept. Like, you're differentiating stuff, we are learning new things about Satou. And Satou, what he tries is he takes one paper. Now, again, I'm going to science with this stuff, but you know there are 2 papers, litmus papers if I'm correct. So we take 2 paper and things go. Satou pretty much does something like that. He takes 2 papers, one is burning, another one is burning. He burns both of them. One he sends to inferior one, that is the item box, and one he sends to the superior one, which is the storage box. Basically, he sends both of them away, and the inferior one brings the paper half burned, like means the burned portion is there. It's burned away. It's gonna turn into ashes. We see that, and Satou removes the other paper from his inventory, which is still burning. Like, I really like that concept too. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, it is a pretty cool concept. Like, I think so. It's pretty cool. And then we see that Satou's items in storage box did not decay, unlike the item box items. So we see there's a lot of stuff that is inferior. The item box is inferior to what the storage box of Satou can do. Like, storage box of Satou is a lot of stuff it can do. Now it's next morning, and we see that Satou and everybody, they meet the Ratman, and we see this huge tree in front of them, and they're paying respect to the dead Ratman who kind of gave a goodbye to them, because they saved Mia, they protected Mia and lost their lives in it. And I respect what they did over there. They really did well with that scene. I think so. It's definitely one of those scenes which they really did a good job with, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys felt it the same way, but I think so. This is a very good scene in my opinion. Even though we didn't get the character development for the Ratman who sacrificed for Mia or anything, but it's still a good scene. It was well done and stuff. And also, Satou gets a bell, a certain bell. Now I don't know what this bell does, but it was given as a honor to Satou from Ratman to protect Mia. Like, he protected Mia, so here you go. You protected Mia, you get this bell. So basically, that's what it is. And he also unlocks an achievement. The achievement is called Ratman's Friends, or Friends with the Ratman. That's a very good achievement to have, because now he's friends with Ratman. He's friends with the elves. Who else is he friends with? I can't remember. Demi-humans, I guess. Yeah, pretty much 3 people. three people, friends with three races. There you go. So friends with a rat man, friends with a demi-human, friends with with an elf. So three people. Satou is really getting the friendship banner on him. Like, I'm looking for that achievement when Sato gets friendship unlocked. Like, all friendships unlocked. Like, it's gonna happen at some point because he's getting friends with everybody. I'm pretty sure he'll get friend zoned soon by somebody. Just kidding, just kidding. But next week's title gives me a quite a impressive in a like a impressive title. Next week it's like a title called Conspiracy that started with Death March. I don't know what that means, but most probably somebody is conspiring. And my guess is that it's gonna be in an Alphan Village. This next episode, next two episodes, because I'm pretty sure that this is 12 episodes long, so there's only 11 and 12 left to go. But I'm pretty sure next week we're gonna see some of the Alphan Village action. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're conspiring against the princess and stuff. So that's what we're gonna see most probably next week. I don't know. Now, all over, this episode was a 7 out of 10 for me. Because last week I gave a higher episode just because it gave me too many feels. But this week, I felt like it was a pretty good episode. In general, it was a pretty good episode. But 7 out of 10 for me because I saw flaws in this episode. I felt like the episode was kind of slow paced. And it was still a fun episode though. Even if it was slow paced and I saw a lot of flaws in the episode, it was still a fun episode to have. So, all over, 7 out of 10 for me. No, so what do you think? Where do you scale this episode? Let me know. Don't forget to like if you like my content. Don't forget to subscribe as I do more anime and gaming content. Also, soon I'm gonna start playing Devil May Cry because I just bought the HD edition and I am getting pumped up for playing it first part because I've never played the first, second part. So I'm really pumped up to play both the parts. I played the third one, I played the fourth one, but it's 1 to 3, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive, and I'll soon be starting to play it. So that with that being said, let me know what your thoughts are about this episode down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, peace.